Last night I was watching Luca's highlights for the season, and I haven't been watching that guy closely enough. I mean, crazy. It's just crazy what he's doing. And I had a moment of guilt, and I thought how disrespectful it is for the entire league that anyone is talking about LeBron James at all when we have players like Giannis and Luca and Curry doing the things that they are doing, like actually carrying their teams while performing mind-bogglingly. Hey, no one deserves to be this disrespected to have to deal with the media still talking about the trash of LeBron James. Honestly, these analysts need to be ashamed of themselves, and they need to be a little more respectful of today's stars who are right in front of us. LeBron hasn't done a single good thing the whole season. Tell me something good that he's done. What, his 27-point game? His 27-point game in a loss? This isn't the 80s. 27 points doesn't mean a damn thing. Last night, at a glance, I saw 15 players in one night got 30 points. 15 different players in the NBA in one night got 30 points, while some of them were putting up 47, 37, 39. And Curry carried the Warriors. 6'2". 6'2" Steph Curry is working this kind of magic, and he has to work for his shots. Everybody's trying to guard him. Everybody's trying to guard him. And Curry's getting 47 in a victory, while LeBron James is unguarded. He's sitting out at the top of the key, taking a break, waiting for teammates to throw him the ball because he's so wide open. Eventually, well, you got to throw it to the wide open guy who will give you a brick, maybe make one out of a million, or he cuts to the basket and receives a dime from his teammates because the other team forgot he was even on the court. He's so unimportant. The other team forgets he's even out there because he's just resting out on the wings, and then he waits until he sees a moment that the lane opens up and he dives in. Wow, LeBron, good job. And that's how you're getting your 27 points. But it's 27 points on 23 attempts. Steph Curry got 47 points on 24 attempts. Steph Curry doubled the output compared to his attempts. LeBron James, usually his 27 points on 23 attempts is a good night for LeBron James. This season, he is averaging less points than his attempts. That's just shockingly terrible basketball. So what happens next? Well, then we hear about the fake injuries or his age or he's sick. It's just a never-ending cycle. When one excuse runs out, we go back to the previous one, or they go back to saying that his team sucks. I mean, is there a limit? This is a serious question for LeBron fans. Is there a limit to the excuse making? Is there any number that's too many? Or is it just endless? Like, let's pretend that all of the pre-existing excuses are legit. But let's pretend it. And let's not talk about those. Going forward into the future, is there any number of excuses that you'll get tired of? Like, would 10 more excuses, would you put a cap on it there? 20, 30? Is it 80? My point is that it doesn't matter. You guys don't give a shit what the reality is. You'll just keep recycling excuses while saying he's playing well. You will explain why he's not playing well by providing excuses while simultaneously claiming that he is playing well. He's not playing well, and he's producing garbage for his team, but as long as you guys have an excuse, it's fine. Do you understand that there's a difference between performing well and having excuses? So I'm pretty sure you're completely ignoring the point that I'm making because you guys aren't really interested in reality. And this is why sports is such a sobering reflection on society, because these young people, this young fan base, well, they were raised in an era of excuses and were taught that as long as you have an excuse, it's okay. It's no longer about rising above the challenge. It's no longer about persevering. It's about, well, as long as there was an excuse. It used to be shameful to make excuses. It used to be embarrassing to be the person making excuses. Just get it done. Rise above. Play through the pain. Don't make everyone look at your pain or your fake pain. But no, not anymore. That's who today's champion is.